everyone, Niklsun here, and welcome back to Coming Soon Movie News with Niklsun. This is again a second part of the recap of the Warner Brothers panel at San Diego Comic-Con. Now, again, unprecedented that they released all of this footage, but this one more so than any of them because this was still a work in progress. But we got our first official teaser trailer for Justice League, all right? Now, the footage was very rough in the trailer, except for the scene with the Flash. All the other shots, like it was, you could tell that they didn't have a lot of time to do the CG work, especially on the flashback sequence when you see what looked to be like Norse gods or Greek gods or something along those lines that are burying a mother box. It was a very rough shot, but it looked cool. It gave you an idea of what the movie's going to entail. The music was great. You get the shots of Bruce Wayne interacting with the Flash. You get him interacting with Aquaman. You get him interacting with Wonder Woman. And he's funny. He's like the straight man almost, but he's also still making a couple of quips. Like, so is he going to come with us? More or less. More or more or less? Probably more or less. He said no? Yeah, he said no. Just the way that they interact was really lighthearted and fun, but it still had the dark tone, which is keeping in with what Warner Brothers has already set up with their DC universe so far. But it's a nice little tonal shift because you can really see a lot of the fun moments popping out. Even though I felt that Batman v Superman was still a fun movie, or at least I had fun with it, it did not have fun with itself, obviously. The Ultimate Edition is far greater, even though I really enjoyed the theatrical cut. The Ultimate Edition does, in fact, fix a lot of issues. It still doesn't really fix the Martha scene if you had a problem with that. But getting back onto Justice League, you get to see interactions with most of the cast. Arthur Curry looks so intense with those eyes. And, Jason Momoa is already physically intimidating to no one's end. But just the sheer magnitude of the size of his character, the actual physical size of his character is intimidating to say the least. And then he goes toe-to-toe with Bruce Wayne, not in his Batman getup, but I thought that scene was really cool. Again, the Barry Allen Bruce Wayne sequence was great. Ezra Miller proved even more so to me that he is going to make a great Barry Allen. I thought he was going to. I really liked his casting. I've been a big fan of his for a long time. Especially in like Stanford Prison Experiment. Obviously we need to talk about Kevin. That movie is just it's just unflinching. It's unnerving almost. But the way that he played the character was different than the way that Grant Gustin plays him. So even though we're getting Barry Allen on TV and on the big screen, it looks like it is going to be a very different character, or at least noticeably different. Maybe not very different, but noticeably different. And then obviously the other big takeaway from everything was the group shot. How can you say no to the group shot of the Justice League for the first time? In photorealism, like this is not a rendering, this is not concept art, this might be what they look like. No, this is legitimately what they look like. And I was surprised. I think I was more surprised than most people out there that they actually released this online. I thought we were going to see a camera version of this before we would see an actual real version. But this is incredible. I tweeted out to Steve Weintraub, the guy who runs Collider, because he said the same thing. He was just shocked that they were able to release this. And I said, hey, and good on them for doing this. This is how they fight piracy. That's what he said. This is how they stop piracy. And as long as they make it aware to everybody, like myself, I don't care. You release something, I don't care if it's a B-roll, I don't care if it's a featurette, I don't care what it is. If it's got footage in it, then I'll like it. But you get a lot of people out there who will say like, oh, that looked terrible. And a lot of it was because of the X-Men Apocalypse footage that was shown last year. And that was because they decided to pick shots that were not visually finished yet. And you were showing off your villain for the first time. This movie's different. They clearly did not show any of the villains. This was just about the team and the formation of the team. They showed character interactions. They were highlighting all the things that people had complaints about their previous films. They were highlighting the fun aspect, the character interactions, the fact that they got the characters right. Even to that extent, some of the visual effects. You saw Cyborg in the movie, and I liked it, again, it's rough. A lot of people, I've seen some comments online, they're like, I like the trailer, I don't like the look of Cyborg. It's like, good God, like they're not done their visual effects yet. The movie's still shooting. This was just a treat to let everybody know, hey, this is what we're doing, this is what we're going for, this is hopefully what you guys are going to experience when you see the film in November of next year. And people are still complaining about it. I don't know, I complain about stuff that I don't like, so I can't really say anything to that. It's a knee-jerk reaction for me to see this, but I don't know. I thought that, God, I'm almost speechless. I mean, if you haven't checked it out, click the link in the description of this video below because you can find the link to the trailer. But it works so well for me. I mean, I've watched it God knows how many times, and it just keeps working more and more. And little Easter egg, I saw somebody found this and framed it, or not framed it, but they highlighted it on a picture and tweeted it out. Barry Allen's a fan of Rick and Morty, so I think that's actually really cool. When he turns on the lights in his apartment, one of the screens has Rick and Morty on. So I thought that was kind of cool. Let me know what you guys think about Justice League, about our early look at it. Do you think that they've curbed your hesitations for the film so far? Again, it's very early look, but from all intents and purposes, from the set visit that we got to now this, and then the image, I think that they're going full swing ahead with this, and I think that we were all jazzed about the Batman v Superman Comic-Con trailer last year. So they are able to cut really good trailers, so it's still up in the air. I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna like it, even if it's still a divisive movie. I really enjoyed BVS for what it was. I mean, it had a lot of the things that I was expecting to get out of the film. And then the Ultimate Edition just strengthened that even more. So if you haven't checked out the Ultimate Edition of BVS, I definitely recommend doing it. Even though it is a half an hour longer, it actually does feel a little bit shorter. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below this trailer. I am excited about this film. I mean, this is the Justice League. This has been something I've been reading since I was a little kid, and now we're actually getting it in full form fashion. And I can't wait. I can't wait. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And as always, if any more news comes out about this film, I will definitely update you guys on here. Well, that'll about do it for us here on Coming Soon Movie News with Niklsun. Thank you so much for watching. You guys have been a great audience. Go ahead and click that subscribe button there in the bottom corner. You get updates whenever a new video is posted. You can also follow me on Twitter or Facebook at Niklsun, Niklsun, for all of your movie updates. And also like our Facebook fan page at facebook.com/movie news with Niklsun. If you ever have a topic or question you'd like to have talked about on the show, go ahead and email me at movienewswithniklsun@gmail.com or put a comment in the comment section. But until next time, you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Take care.